Hey, welcome back to the channel. So it's about time for me to get the chickens out in the Rhode Island Reds out in the chicken tractors. And it's getting, fall is coming in, it's here, leaves are falling. So eventually where I usually put my animals is out here, and I make it a straight run, and I make a curve, and then I go around this my barn here, and then I make a loop around, and I turn and come around several times through here. So you know as well as I do, when it gets cold, the grass starts to die and gets brittle and all that kind of stuff. So you have to prep your grass before this time, before winter, for what they can eat. You're going to feed them grains, but you're also going to feed them grass. So what you have to do is you got to get you some ryegrass. And see, I'm going to take this ryegrass and I'm going to spread it all through here. So as these months go by in this winter time, I'll have fresh green grass for the chickens to eat off of as time goes on. So come say spring, when spring comes along, my regular grass, what you see here, will go back to growing, and that, it'll be fertilized and the chickens will do that. Just for example, when I bought this land, it's about 7-8 years ago, there was no grass here at all. It was Georgia clay. And I decided I'm gonna start using chicken tractors to pull chickens around. And just by me feeding the chickens and what I fed them and everything, I don't know if it was the way the chickens broke the ground up and got down to what was naturally there. I had no grass here. And look now, there's grass all out here, where previously, before, there was none at all. And all I did was pull chickens around on a chicken tractor, and I fed them grains. I didn't feed them grass. This is what naturally is under your soil. That's just like people in Georgia will say, all I have is clay, that Georgia clay. Well, there's grass, there's grass dormant underneath. And not only will the chickens come through, they'll start making you a somewhat of a topsoil type layer. And as they go through, they scratch it and fertilize it, and they'll fertilize and keep scratching, fertilizing. Next thing you know, you have grass. So what you have to do is prep your winter time. When you're doing chickens in the winter, you have to prep the grass. See, I'm gonna just throw this out with this. I know I got a little rain coming pretty soon. And by the time I get my chicken tractors going out here, that grass will start rooting. And by the time them chickens get way up there, that grass will be flowing pretty doggone good. So if you want to know how to prep for the winter or fall, winter time for raising chickens in the winter, pulling them on tractors or rabbits or whatever, you got to plant the ryegrass. And that way the ryegrass comes in now all the way till spring. It'll keep producing all the way to spring. And then spring comes, your natural grasses come through. So comes September, October, whatever of next year, you'll get you another 50-pound bag or whatever of ryegrass, throw it out, and you just complete the cycle. So anyway, that's what's on the agenda. And the next video coming up is with me taking the Rhode Island Reds out. They've been in the chicken tractor for a week longer. I mean, in the brooder a week longer than I wanted them to, because we had a family crisis and things, life happens. So next video, I'll show you chickens going into the chicken tractors, and you will see my chicken tractor designs. So until next time, see ya.